Yo, I'm almost there. Just give me a minute. Hey, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Let me just get rid of this. Oh, god damn it, really? Hold up. That's not good. Hey, yo? What is this? Oh no, come on, really? Is it? Oh, it's turned off for some reason. Okay, if I do it like that, should show up again. Huh. Okay. This is an issue. Oh, right. I have to do this. And there we go. Here we are. Oh boy. It is time. Though the chapter has dropped miraculously on a Thursday. Fairly early. Yo, Gambi, what up? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Hold up. Christopher what? Warner. I think I've seen you before, but don't think I've been here in a while, have you? How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. I'm just alive. I'm living. Yo, James, welcome to the stream. Everyone's early. Everyone's stopping by. This was both a pleasant and an inconvenient surprise. The chat. Okay, we got bruh in chat. This was both, like I said, a pleasant and an inconvenient surprise. Because I was really looking forward today to playing Ghost of Yote, like all evening long. But then I went live on Twitch, checked my phone, checked OP scans just to be safe, and the chat fucking dropped. Just to be, oh, I mean, yes, it's very early, so it's a good thing I just happened to check. I was like, there's no shot the chapter's gonna be out by now, but turns out it's out. The chapter is actually out on OP scans. And of course, as you guys know, make sure to help me out here by liking the stream and subscribing. The viewership on streaming in general on both YouTube and Twitch they've been asked lately, not just with me, but like in general. So if you don't mind helping me out by dropping a like and subscribing, because the stream is wait, link doesn't open all pages. I've been in spoilers channel. Okay, that's good. Okay, so if it doesn't work, I'll hop to Discord. Well, let's see. Just give me a moment, Christopher. I'll sadly, OP scans doesn't load any. Really? Because they're all loaded for me as far as I can tell. Maybe, I mean, I haven't scrolled down because obviously I don't want to get spoiled. But as far as I can tell, everything's working fine for me. Let me go to over there. Sometimes, I mean, it usually happens when like the chapter drops. When there's a hype chapter coming and people are waiting for it, that usually tends to happen, that the page straight up crashes. Specifically with One Piece OP scans. 11th time refreshing everything. Okay, good. And also, once again, please help me out here by liking the stream. I need every little like I can get. Just every like boosted just a little bit more. So if you don't mind helping me out, I would appreciate it a lot. So, Oda got sick last week, so we didn't get a chapter. And now we're here. I've already seen the chapter title, which sounds crazy. Like I've seen the chapter title sounds crazy. I've got the I've got the God Valley bingo card ready and set to go. For those who are unfamiliar, where is it? Yo, where is it? For those who couldn't read because some pages couldn't load, I've shared in OP Spoilers channel, so before you can read. Okay, I'll pin this message for those who are on Discord. If you aren't, I mean, you can. If you want to join the Discord, just let me know. I'll send you a link. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Like, oh, there it is. Now let me switch to One Piece music. Started from the start. Okay, the stream's probably gonna crash for a bit. Just bear with me. It's gonna lag for a bit. Just bear with me, please. Oh, and someone dropped a sub. Whoever that was, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah, to those who haven't been here for the bingo card, this is it. We might get to scratch off some of these. So Dragon getting his Devil Fruit, maybe. Rocks versus Emu 1v1 might happen. Rayleigh versus Garling. Teach, Dragon saving Teach. Akainu involvement in any way, shape, or form. A clash of Roger and Rocks. Shiki betraying Rocks. Gaban destroying Summers. Whitebeard getting a scar from Garling. A Celestial Dragon dying. Emu full reveal, that's what I'm waiting for. Dragon unlocking Conqueror's Haki. I'm not sold on that one, but chat want me to put it in there, so here we are. The middle one, we can already like get rid of that one because it says Oda skipping God Valley. The man with the burned scar being revealed, showing us how to beat the Emu Toon Force. Rocks getting Domi reversied. God Valley being revealed to be Thriller Bark. Harold joining the battle. A Rocks flashback. Garp being a confirmed fraud. The final road poneglyph. The Kuja pirates showing up. Joy Boy being revealed. Uranus being revealed, and Whitebeard getting his famous title of the world's strongest, which now I'm not fully sold on because we've seen Whitebeard running away. But yeah, it is what it is. We are here for the chapter. We're about to start. Let me check TCB just in case. No, it has not dropped on TCB. Okay. So let me take a sip of my tea. And the chapter is called God Valley Battle Royale. It's gonna be a spicy one. So we have Yamato eating some food on a stick. Looks like mushrooms. We have next to him Momonosuke with also food on a stick. And to the left, we have Ulti looking up to Kinemon. Oni Child Yamato, Golden Harvest, Surrogate, la la la, Pilgrimage. Last volume. Okay, so this is the last one. Dear Luffy, don't know, I hereby inform you that today the country of Wano is at peace. Interesting. So this is the okay. So this is the last cover page for Yamato. I don't have to join the crew. Ah, don't get your hopes up. You can cross a few. You can cross a few after stream, which happened last chapter. I don't remember last chapter. Oh, you mean that didn't happen? Okay, yeah, that's fair. Let us get started, I guess. I think there's no more need to stall. I think we can just get started. God Valley Battle Royale 1162. First panel. St. Garling and Rocks have erupted into a battle. Into a brutal fight in the northwest of the island. Send oh, that's crazy. Send reinforcements. God Valley turns into a big battle royale. So we have an overview of the map. On the northeast. Okay, mistranslation. This is the northeast, not the northwest. So on the northeast, we have Rocks and Garling fighting. We have the treasure in the middle. Roger pirates are in the middle. Maybe another cover story, maybe, or maybe. I mean, for usually Oda goes for like just regular art stuff, like requests from fans. Rocks pirates and the Marines. Okay, so everything is happening in the middle. Come on, the treasure is that way. Oh wait, there's a compass. So, to the top right is the north. But that's even... So then the fight is happening at the north side, not the northwest side. And not even north... Okay, fuck it. Rocks is on our tail. Okay, so Roger screaming. Rocks is on our tail and the Navy's right ahead of us. Go ahead, Rayleigh. I'll handle things here. Sorry, Roger. Wait, Rocks is not on your... What do you say? Rocks is big. Rocks has bigger fish to fry. Is the northwest? I guess. Rayleigh managed to get Shaki back. Everyone. Okay, so Rayleigh carrying Shaki. What? I wanted to carry her. Darn it, you bastard. Take down Rayleigh and grab Shaki. Turn the ship to the southwest. Roger that. Okay, so we have a Roger pirate beating up someone. Another Roger pirate beating up another one. Don't do that, you idiots. Okay, so you have Shiki. I told you. If you do that, you'll end up hurting Shaki. Okay, yeah, so Shiki has some brains. So these fucking idiots are planning to attack Rayleigh. You'd think cooperating with the Roger pirates in this scenario would be beneficial, but no. It clearly said in the last chapter that Roger came from the north west and Rocks fighting from southeast. Yes, but look where they are right now. I get it. I get what you're saying. So like the map is tilted. But right where you see the compass right here, north is like that, is like to the top right. And that's exactly where Rocks and Garling are fighting. So that should be north, not northwest. Change of plans. Let's grab more treasure. Let's steal all the treasure. Okay. The Rocks pirates changing their plans. Whitebeard is doing something. Okay, Shaki's straight up in heaven. Shaki, there's something I need to tell you. No need. I already know what you're going to say. Yo, Milo, well, what up? Welcome. Okay, so Shaki looks actually happy. That's nice to see. And if there's a page missing, Jesus, if there's a page missing, just let me know. Cargo Depot, Warehouse number 1. What a chaotic battle. And to think we might actually get on our hands on something like this. Is this it? I don't know which is which, but I'm gonna have one anyway. Okay, so Big Mom's gonna come here. And that is Kaido's fruit, obviously. And Kuma has his own pawpaw fruit. Yeah, and here comes Big Mom. Well, that was close, huh? Choke slamming Ivankov. Iva-chan, give me that fruit, kid. Eat it, Kuma, eat it. If you eat that fruit now. So Kuma eats it. Right away, as he should. Big Mom, annoyed. So yeah, so Ivankov, if you eat that fruit now, we'll be able to save someone. And if it's just, even if it's just one person, it'll be our victory. So Ivankov, as optimistic as always. Is that Shiki? The island's pure chaos. The pirates have taken the battlefield. Should we fall back or capture them? No, I don't. It's hard to tell, but I don't think that's Shiki who's kicking. Please give orders. It kind of looks a bit like Akainu, but I guess I'm just tripping. Marine sides. So there we have Garp with Bogart, I guess. Hey Sengoku, did you know about all this? Know about all what? What are you gonna say, Garp? If I recall, there was a man who asked the same thing. Okay, so that's Sengoku replying. And then disappeared from the Navy. So this means what I'm seeing isn't a dream, but reality. Oh, Garp is beating the allegations. Please, please, show me. Garp, don't disappoint me. Do something good. So this means what I'm seeing isn't a dream. No it seems like he's not I mean, I'm not gonna... I need full confirmation, but it seems like he's on the right path. Rox's side. These guys just won't die, huh? Zebek, let me down. These guys just won't die. I'm guessing that's Zebek saying that. Okay, so that's Eris. He wasn't fully aware, yeah. But then, but in the Kuma flashback, Garp said, like, he mentioned something about it. Like, he knew there was something going on, but I don't think he knew what it exactly was. I think I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't remember. But if I recall correctly, he called it a game. Like the Celestial Dragons games. I could be wrong on that. And that they stole from Rox, obviously. All we can do is run. Oh, there's... Someone got dummy reversied. Holy shit. 4 people got dummy reversied. So that's Shamrock on a horse. Followed by someone and 4 dummy reversing knights. Or guards. Those people who were captured turned into that. Yeah, okay, so they got... So does that mean... So does that mean that Imu is here? Because as far as we know, only Imu can do that, unless Imu took over Gunko's body again. Because I don't think Gunko can do that on her own. Could it be someone? Could it be someone's power that changed them? Okay, so Rox found Eris. Good shit. Eris is carrying Blackbeard, carrying Lil Teach. Old man, Grandma, what happened to you? Okay, so those were civilians, I guess. And they have the same eye thing going on that Saturn showed in Egghead. And also Dorian Brogy. He's really strong. The wound he get... Good shit! Good shit, Zebek! Hell, fuck yeah. Go fuck yourself. Garling, the wound he gave me will take a while to heal. Split his head and his shoulder. It's interesting that it's a slash and not like a cannon type wound. But now we know he's a Dave. Oh, but now we know he's a Davy. If we finish him off, I'm sure the Great One will be pleased. Shame the game's over, but we got lucky. I mean, chances are Zebek is gonna die here, but there is no shot. It's a Holy Knight that's gonna get it done. Two Holy Knights are shit. You know, I get that. I know she's a Holy Knight too. Hold on, what is Shamrock even writing? What is Garling even writing? That looks like fucking Jinzo from Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, it straight up looks like fucking Jinzo. So, Garling is just writing this fucking thing. Zebek, let me down. Do you really think I can fend them off with just one hand? Listen, Eris. If a Davy gets caught, even by accident, they'll feel a pain so awful, the very gates of hell will seem like a child's... Say what now? Truth hurts. Arthur Witt. No, welcome to the stream. Did you get spoiled? No, I did not. Thank God. I know nothing about the chapter. I've seen spoiler posts, but they had the spoiler tag on them, but I know nothing about them. I've been avoiding them. But if a Davy gets caught, even by accident, they'll feel a pain so awful, the very gates of hell will seem like child's play. What does that mean? Getting caught. And she says, I know that. Big deal. Over here. You sit down. Be good, okay? Okay. She's not being good. And once again, guys, help me out here by liking the stream and subscribing if you haven't. I need all the help I can get, as you guys know. I would very much appreciate it. Because I'm already a Davy. Oh, that's the old man with the straw hat, isn't it? Wait, where is he? Yeah, that's the old man with the straw hat we saw last chapter. It means that they'll torture. Oh, okay, I guess. Fair enough. But that, like he said it very, like, way too cryptic. Like, the way he said it was so cryptic, it sounded like they would just feel pain by... Because he says even by accident. As if something will automatically trigger their pain or some shit, but I guess, fair enough. Because I'm already the Davy, everyone was so kind to me. Even knowing I was a pirate. I know well the fate that awaits us. So let me down. Okay, so she jumps off. She jumps from Zebek's arm, still holding Teach. If I were a woman who can't even protect her own child and kept relying only on you, you'd never fall in love with me, would you? Huh. I get what you're saying, Eris. I understand where you're coming from, but please don't be reckless. Just looking so, yeah, he looks really, yeah. He looks even more like, as a kid, he looks even more like Usopp because of like the round eyes, except he doesn't have like the long nose. With W Eris? I mean, yeah, I guess, but that's not the smart decision. You're idiots. If I realize we're about to be captured, I'll kill Teach and then kill myself. Oh. Damn, Eris. If I realize we're about to be captured, I'll kill Teach, then kill myself. Holy fuck. We'll find a way to survive and meet again in... And meet again in Lelucia. My cat is being fucking annoying today. Like this whole damn fucking week. Okay, what significance does Lelucia have with... to Eris? Lelucia. And the elders, the Gorsei called it fate. That Saba was also there. Couldn't come up, yeah. Like that, they didn't show, and like even, like the Emu gave the reason to blow up Lelucia. Like the reason was simply its close proximity to the Holy Land. So is Lelucia like another safe haven of Davies? And Emu just didn't know? The only thing I know about Oda connects, man, he's so... Yeah. The only thing I know about that place is the milk girl. Maybe it was lying and there's more. Maybe, but like, why would... I mean, it's only the Gorosei were there. I feel like they, of all people, like, would know. Unless its close proximity has a double meaning. Its close proximity could, I guess, mean another type of connection other than distance. Maybe I'm tripping. I don't think there's any connection whatsoever. It just happened to be Eris' hometown. But she is a Davy, and like... God Valley seems like a safe haven for the Davies. And of course, you might be right. Don't get me wrong. You might be completely right. But what if there's more to the annihilation of Lelucia? What if that was also a safe haven for the Davies? Finally left his wife and child behind. So how will he attack me now? Why the fuck are you smiling? Brother. Why are you smiling? Blast me. I'm the one who ended up getting saved. Yeah, so now Zebek can go all out. So, he does it like this. Garling. Surprise, and then he goes for an overhead slash. Looks like an air slash. Their king was a vampire. Mihawk and Emu have the same eyes. Oh, right, yeah, because they were captured and locked up, I remember. Mihawk is your means Larite and Arona. Okay, well, that's where you lost me. Like, when you start, like, just playing with words like that without any real, like, if you start connecting words with a single connection to something, I need more. I need multiple connections to something for it to make sense. For me to buy into a theory. It was one of the nations who were rebellious, and this was a foreshadowed in Ace Clover's story being tracing Blackbeard direct. Yeah, because they overthrew their royal family, like the king and queen, or I think it was the king and his daughter. I don't remember really, but they were captured and they were in prison. And I remember like the woman, whether she was the wife or the daughter, like she was very hateful, like the way she was acting. Right? Yeah. I'm gonna enjoy the fuck out of this. I'm taking my sweet time. So Zebek, overhead slash. Hey yo, you ain't getting past here. Bring it on, you bloody beasts. Fuck, he's so dope. So he cut the entire fucking island in half. Not in half, but like he just cut through the entire island. Got one whole section out of it. And to make me late for work. Zebek. Okay, so he did essentially what Rayleigh did in Sabaudi, except on a much bigger scale, cutting the entire island. Pretty much, like he pulled a Kyoshi from Avatar here. Near cargo depot, warehouse number 1. Ah, that's it. I'll give you this Uo Uo no Mi model Azure Dragon to what? So Katakuri was about Katakuri was about to have one of the strongest devil fruits in the verse. This will add tremendous strength to my future crew. And then, oh, I love that shit. Kaido. Just a silhouette of Kaido about to attack someone. God damn. Smack. No hockey, nothing, just straight up. Holy fuck. Can I discuss more? Like, I mean... No, this does not look like a favor from Big Mom. She made it sound like it's a favor. When they were on the Dendenmushi. The devil fruit flies out, like gets launched upwards. What the? I need that cat dragon design? I mean, he has the teeth for it. She would have killed him. Katakuri was supposed to have a fruit man. Fucking hell. So he did. Kaido just chomps it up from the air. Look at this fucking dumbass. The goofy ass smile. Kaido. Oh, she fucked him up. Remember Kaido's silhouette from Garpio? Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. With the, yeah. But damn, that's a lot of hockey, Big Mom. That's wild. And again, I mean, this is very fitting. It shows like the dysfunction of the Rocks Pirates. And once again, I'm gonna say it again, guys. Make sure to drop a like on the stream, and if you haven't, also subscribe. I need all the help I can get to reach 500 subs. So some people said Katakuri already had eaten his fruit at this time. Big Mom was ignoring that. No, it has not been confirmed whether Katakuri had eaten the fruit or not. I don't think he has. At this point, at least. Kaido! Just a lot of hockey coming out. Explosion. We switch to Dragon. Huff. I won't let you die. Shanks. Crying. And then Air is running. I won't let you die. Teach. Behind the game stage. Cargo depot, warehouse number 2. We found the treasure. Awesome. That was rocks? Oh, you mean... Oh, you mean this explosion is rocks? Wait, why would you say that? Look at what it, a huge Kaido, you bastard scream, and a fucking hockey blast comes. That is not rocks. The parallel of Blackbeard and yeah. Now this is 100% Big Mom. We found the treasure. I think it is right, just bad paneling. I don't think so. Anyway, let's continue. We found the treasure. Awesome. Oh, the Roger Pirates. Okay. I've never seen treasure like this before. Whoa, there are some devil fruits here too. I'm not seeing any devil fruits in this panel specifically. Take everything. Hey, hand over the treasure already. Gabon! Casually. Not even trying. I thought at least every single Rock Pirate will at least put the Roger Pirates to gain 2 subs. Holy shit. Thank you very much. Keep them coming. 290. 390, I mean. Thank you very much. Keep them coming. Don't let the pirates leave the island. So now we know where Kizaru got his suit from. Kizaru just wearing hand-me-downs. Is that? No, is that? On this island where madness rules reason. Justice belongs to the world government, Navy. Please let us escape. God Valley is a non-affiliated country. Surrender now. Okay, these fucking pieces of shit. Isn't that Yeah, that is Garp. That is Garp. Ganzi or something? This guy with the Kizaru suit? He doesn't look familiar. Like, the suit does look more familiar because Kizaru probably stole it from him. Even on my own, I still want to save these people. Okay, so Kuma. Saturn. Hathpa. Oh! Saturn. Hath rocks perished. Ganzui. Okay, I guess. Fair enough. I mean, I don't remember him. I mean, the name Ganzui sounds familiar, but... Hath rocks perished. Well, everything's out of our control. However... Oh my god. I have a strange feeling that amid this destruction... What is that? Is that a dragon? Something new is about to be born. Why would you say that, Saturn? Oh, Ganzui. Yeah. Okay, fair enough. Yeah. So that's Ganzui. Yeah, that's the Rocks Pirate. So Kaido flying up to the sky. But what do you mean, Saturn? I have a strange feeling that amid this destruction, something new is about to be born. Kuma. With the civilians. Thank you so much, Kuma-kun. No need to thank me, let's go. Anywhere is better than this hell. We have already given up on living. Thank you, Kuma. So he's making them... all saying thank you and just... Thank you. Aw, Guinea just crying. Thank you, and Okay, so just now it's just a whole lot of hockey coming out. No, 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 no. Do I need to bring out the bingo card? Roger, Garp, and Rocks. Feeling this insane hockey. Boss, that's Rocks Pirates. Actually, I don't think that was them. You cross me blood. Now it's kill or die, you dogs. Thank you so much. Zabak, thank you so much. Next one's double spread. Okay, I'll zoom in. Oh, I called it. I said it. I fucking said it. The Holy Knights ain't shit. They're not shit. They're fucking trash. Fucking frauds. Do not ever compare fucking Shanks to these fucking pieces of shit. To Garling, to Shamrock. They're nothing compared to Shanks. I keep saying it. Do not upskill Shanks because of the fucking Holy Knights. Because of Shamrock. Holy shit. Oh, I feel vindicated. I feel so vindicated. I called it. Put Shanks in here. Put current Shanks in this situation. This is not happening to him. I'm not saying Shanks would win, but this is not happening. Garling had backup. He had Domi Reversi backup. Holy fuck. Trash. Fucking trash. Oh, it feels so good. Bum, I don't want to hear anything. Yeah, I kept saying it from the moment we've seen the first Holy Knights in action in early elbaf. They were underwhelming. Not a threat. All they have is their fucking immortality, which can be countered by using hockey in a certain way. Load of 2 Holy Knights in a 1v100. Zavek, oh man, this guy's fucking amazing. He's amazing. He killed an admiral, 1-on-1, without taking any crazy damage. What the fuck did Garling think he was gonna do? Why did he have that? I'm gonna take my sweet. Hold up. Where is it? Why was he smiling like this? I said, why the fuck are you smiling like that? He got destroyed by Zabek, who was carrying his wife and child, who was being careful, and now the wife and child escaped, and he was like, "Oh, bring it on." Whitebeard's card, Garling or Shamrock is so comical. Whitebeard's card by Garling or Shamrock is so comical. I mean, it might. I'm guessing Whitebeard is not at his like prime in this era, so maybe it might happen, but it just shows Garling is not. He's not at the top. Garling is not at the top. Shamrock is not at the top. I'll go even further. I'll put Shamrock's sword over Shamrock. You know how people were memeing about Zoro being carried by Enma? And of course those are memes. We know that's not the case. In Shamrock's case, it might be the actual case. Gonna in top, yeah, he ain't shit. And now watch people trying to downplay Shanks because Garling is shit. I kept saying it. Do not upscale Shanks because of his family. Shanks is way, way, way above them. Oh, anyway, so I got that out of my system. Garling might be top tier now? Oh, you mean in current? Like in current time? I'm assuming he's gotten a boost from Emu, so maybe his immortality stuff is like stronger. But if you have to rely on that, the man is in the panel himself. Remember his words. Haki transcends all. Devil fruit or demonic powers, Haki transcends all. Shanks is pure strength. He is literally what Kaido said. Haki transcends all. Anyway, let's continue. I got that out of my system. That felt good. Ah, that felt so good. Thank you. Okay, so the Haki. Saturn is in his spider form. And then, okay, so the Roger Pirates are like, that's Roxas pirates. And then Roger's like, I actually don't think that was them. You crossed me blood. Now it's kill or die, you dogs. Now, I'm not a fan of the One Piece dub, of the English dub, but I need him to have a Irish accent. I need Rox with I need an Irish actor to do Rox. Maybe because of Oda said that SBS, there's a reason why Garling is strong. Left a sword in Garling? Did he? Oh, he did. That's probably his own sword. Okay, let's zoom in. You know there's no gain in this. And the Whitebeard. Yet you came to lend a hand. Okay, why are they smiling? You know there's no gain in this, yet he came to lend a hand. Whitebeard, don't sweat it. He always end up picking the tab anyway. Oh, so they teamed up? Oh, then it's a lost cause. Zebek and Whitebeard? Back it up. Zebek alone is already a lost cause. Bring Whitebeard into the play? Nah, it's over. To be honest, Rox had a harder time against Garling and that army than against the Admiral. Plus, this Rox is stronger than the Rox. I mean, did he? I mean, he got. I mean, yeah, there's some blood on him, but he's dealing like with people who are immortal. So we're about to enter his prime. Then we have Kaido flying over the island. Oh, he's right there with. Flying over Whitebeard and rocks. Take a look over here, you two. Oh, of course, this is. Now you can see why. How this shows that Kaido is not in his prime. He's still developing his laugh. It's not warororo, it's warororo. I finally got a power. Now I want to test it. Look at you. Ain't never seen you this fired up, Kaido. Yo, let me ask you something. What is that? Well, this is a dope panel. This is a sick panel. Holy shit. But that's break. No, what? God damn. Okay, break. Fuck. Was I fucking right? I have it on the bingo. I have it in the bingo card. Emu, full reveal. Now it's still Emu in a silhouette. And it's Emu infused, like fused with Saturn. Am I dreaming? What is happening on this island? Now this is an adventure, And there's so much I still don't understand. Ah, what would be that? If I were to name it. What? The world itself. Not himself. Not herself. Itself. Still in a silhouette. Saturn's face not showing. What does this mean? This is the reason why Odo took a break? I mean, he was sick. Like it's flu season, right? Like everyone's getting sick nowadays. Because it's a switch from winter to from summer to winter. So this is the time when people get sick. It's looking like Marineford. This is. Like in terms of chaos and madness, this surpasses Marineford. Oh my. Don't tell me like the first one to get crossed off the list is Emu's full reveal. Remember when Leonard asked Van Augur what they were after? The world. No shot. Now, does Rox refer to Emu as the world because Emu sits on the throne? Kinda ass. I did my bingo card with a certain purpose. I didn't want to do the obvious stuff. I wanted to keep things interesting by doing shit that I want to happen and shit that's like most likely won't happen. And this one isn't even the this one isn't even the crazy one. Even the craziest one. This is I have a Joy Boy reveal. I have a Joy Boy reveal in the bingo card. Just in case, if I get it right. I would have had it like I would have called it, just in case. Now this one right here is not happening, of course. Oh my god. Why are we getting his scar from Garling? I mean, I think this is not gonna happen. Because Garling is... He's out of the count. Rox versus Emu... Yeah. Rox versus Emu 1v1. Rox getting Domi reverse seed might happen. Gaban destroying Summers might happen still. Okay, I guess I can cross off a few right now that are not gonna happen. I wonder how Garp fits in all this. I mean, with this split panel, it might be a team up. Everything Sengoku said about God Valley, so far, none of it is true. With the exception that Roger and Garp teamed up. Except they probably teamed up, or in this case, they probably are going to team up to fight against Emu. There's a possibility that Rox is stronger than Emu in Saturn's body. Oh, then it's Emu in Saturn's body. Maybe. But this doesn't look the same as with Gunko. Like with Gunko, it looked like Gunko's body got taken over. This looks like Emo is just straight up here and infused with Saturn. Potential man marked by flames hint from Sengoku? Oh. I mean, I do have it on the bingo card. Where's Sengoku? If I... Okay, hold up. So... Hey, Sengoku, did you know about all this? If I recall, there was a man who asked the same thing. And then he disappeared from the Navy. Okay, so when he says this... Like, does he mean in this, like... in God Valley, or not too... or like just long ago? The Marine was... Yeah, but like, is he talking about... It happened like on during this incident, or it happened a while ago? During another hunt. So this means what I'm seeing isn't a dream, but reality. Yo, Lucas. Roger Garp and Rocks beats Emu. No, I don't think that's the case. I think... It feels... I mean, Whitebeard is with them too, so this would be like a 4v1. Unless Whitebeard just leaves. Jay might be on... No, he might... No, he might actually might be. We just need more. It could be... It might as well be. Because during the last chapters, I picked up on the black ship where the slaves... Or not the slaves, like the prisoners got... captured on, like the prisoner ship. They arrived in a black ship, and I said that that's probably the ship that's going to be that's going to be the ship of the man marked by flames. Also Kaido. I mean, Kaido's no, he's not a bum. He's just a rookie here. So Whitebeard saw Saturn and Emu. Whitebeard has seen... I mean... Fucking hell. I have to fix my chair. But Whitebeard also has seen... Oh my god, my fucking chair. Hold up. Whitebeard is the first one to pick up on it. Garp, am I dreaming? What is happening on this island? I mean, it's big, but it's not like... It's nothing crazy in terms of size. Excuse me. Emu might catch Eris and use her as a hostage, forcing Rocks to do some evil stuff. Don't know about that. Emu is in the middle of the island. Eris is was on the top, like on the north side. And Garp definitely started Sword after this. Ooh, okay, maybe. We don't know when Sword was established. Chapter so because oh no, the chair's not broken. It's like it's getting caught up in the carpet, so I had to like pull it out. I'm putting stocks on Garp. He's currently busy. Like not busy. He's like Jeez, I can talk. He's breaking the allegations as we're reading. He's beating the allegations. If I were to name it, the world itself. So is Emu there? Is Emu actually there? That would mean Rox has seen Emu. Whitebeard has seen Emu. Kaido has seen him. Roger and Garp. Paris escaped from Southwest Port or something? Wait, what? Like, they ran all the way... Seems counterproductive, but I guess that's where the ships were. So they ran all the way from north to the southwest or some shit. Am I happening something to rocks that would make Roger and Garp fight? I mean, yeah, where is it? Rocks getting Domi reversing, that might be something. I don't know if that... I don't think that'll work against someone of the caliber of Rocks. I don't think that would work. I feel like that wouldn't work on someone like Rocks. Would hate it, but also Rocks. I think Rocks is dying here. I don't think he's making it out alive. I didn't put it on here, but one thing, like something that would be kind of sick if Rocks just tells everyone just get out of here. I'll hold Emu off. They fight, and Rocks dies as he fights Emu, as he holds Emu back. But escaping God Valley, yeah, I don't think that's happening anymore. But this was before I made this bingo card before the incident started. So I put it in there just in case, because I wanted to be mentally prepared. I don't think that's happening. Remember, Garp isn't proud of the title hero. Rocks might be the scapegoat to let... Oh, right. They pull the smoker on him. Isn't this Loki flashback? I keep seeing memes about Loki telling the story while everyone's fighting in elbaf. Imagine Rocks being alive and present and maybe in some... I don't know. Like, I feel like a good death would complete Rocks' character. Winston. No, excuse me. Winston. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Do you think Emu is the one who beats Rocks Pirates? Those zombies? I think they're all... the zombies we see on Thriller Bark, I don't think that's Emu itself doing it. I think it's just the casualties of war. But Rocks might just die due to Emu. If he hears this... If he hears this in Shank's hometown, he wakes up, did you say... Oh, in real time. As Loki's telling the story. Oh, absolute banger of a chapter. No joke. I think this is the first flashback that we have to consider a whole arc. Because like the Odin flashback, as good as it is, we don't separate it from Wano. It's part of the Wano arc. But this flashback, I feel like it's... Like, we have to put it excluded from elbaf somehow. Like, elbaf has to be considered like, this flashback, like the Loki flashback, has to be considered its own separate arc. It feels too soon to lose him? Wait. Rocks? Nah, like, Oda is making him very likable. he gave us a likable character in a flashback. You just know that character is going to die. Whenever we like a character in a flashback, just say your goodbyes. Is this the longest flashback yet? Good question. Maybe? It's hard to tell, to be honest. Who was flashback was fairly long? On the other hand, he might be turned into a zombie that chased Nami, Chopper, and Usopp. Zebek? Oh, damn, that... Zebek dying is one thing, but then Zebek turning into a fucking Moria zombie just feels too disrespectful. Wait, remember the shadow in the final chapter of Thriller Bark? Nah, no, I don't think that's it. The shadows that he mentions is one of the mysteries in One Piece that I'm the most interested in. Like, it's the only thing we've ever gotten from it, about it, and we've never seen it ever again. But there were 4 shadows. There were 4 huge, like ginormous shadows. But he still stabbed a kid Loki? I mean, yeah, he did. I'm not saying he's a good person. I'm saying he's a likable character. Like, he's more likable than Teach. No, I miss Luffy. Present time is always better for me, so no matter what. And I don't mind. You don't wait, damn, that's crazy. For some flashbacks, I guess I can understand that, but to me, there's one flashback that actually did not make me miss the Straw Hats at all, and that was the Oden flashback. Like, I was enjoying it so much that when we went back to real time, to like present time. I was actually sad because I was enjoying it so much. And now I feel the same. Like, I want to see more of Rox. He's so dope. It's also kind of long. Yeah, it's was not that long, I think. Look, Luffy and the crew owner just give us more. Yeah. Bro, if he, oh my god, if he reveals Emu next chapter, I don't know how I'm gonna avoid spoilers. So good, yeah. Oden flashback was the first. Like, Oden's flashback was the first time that we sort of got somewhat of a feeling of the finish line in sight. Not just because of Roger, but like the things we were dealing with were so high up. And then of course we got with Whitebeard and Roger, and then Roger's laugh. In the manga, it felt different than in the anime. Because like in the manga, it didn't have in the manga, it actually made me sad. Because it was the first time we actually got, it was like, oh damn, first time made me realize that it was like, oh damn, we really are getting close to the end. Like, it was fucking beautiful to see, like, Roger's laugh, but then it felt weird, and then after, like, it had a delayed effect. And every single streamer, every single live reaction I've seen had the same reaction. I remember watching Brago while I was at work, and he was like, "Too, damn, why do I feel like we were sad, but we didn't understand why." And he said it like he said, "I feel sad, but like I don't know why." But it felt like a finale of some sort. Next chapter should be. I think it's gonna get better and better just until the flashback ends. we have just started the God Valley incident. I think if Oda wants to do it right, 3 more chapters of nothing but God Valley, all the way to Zebek's death, unless they all get absolutely washed by Imu. I stopped reading One Piece after Wano. When Jennifer loved the game. Wait, what? That is wow. New chapter? Yeah, yeah, chapter's out. Here, let me get you the link. There you go. Damn. Stop reading what? It's wild. Stop reading One Piece after Wano. It's actually crazy. Now let me go back a little bit and savor a certain moment. This fucking fraud. Actually wild. So I think, okay, so I misread after all. Whitebeard came afterwards. After Zebek beat them. Unnecessary stuff, just pause. You see? There are memes? Shamrock? Oh, send them to Discord. Send them to Discord. So who is stronger, Garling or the Admiral Roskilde? I would say the Admiral. Because Rox he was fighting multiple people. He was fighting 2 Holy Knights. And 4 or 5 Domi Reversi giant people. Oh, videos, okay. I mean, I was thinking maybe like when the Holy Knights were first introduced. I was thinking maybe a few of them are like, maybe 2 or 3 of them maybe are stronger than Admiral. Than Admiral tier. I thought like maybe that's the case, but nah. After seeing them in action, fucking trash. All they got is their fucking regeneration. Wait! Oh, they fucking lied! This right here. This right here is the hero of God Valley. I'm supposed to believe this guy is the hero of God Valley. Zebek one-shot God? No, it was not. I don't think it was a one-shot. Because he's huffing and puffing and he's kind of wounded. I think it took some effort. But I think it's mostly due to their immortality stuff. Nah, this... Oh, this is... I like this. I like this. So I got vindicated simply because I just held... I held to the hatred I have for Celestial Dragons. Like my life depended on it. Sometimes even abandoned logic. And I proved to be right. Putting Shanks in the same tier as Garling and Shamrock. I mean, King of Lightning was doing that. He was doing that to upskill Shanks. But I've always said, I've always thought it, Shanks is in a league of his own. Green Bull, Garling, Kid, Shamrock. I mean, Kid has Conqueror's Hockey Beat, he's never fully used it. I mean, Oda does I think Kid's biggest issue is Oda sucks at showcasing how strong he is. Like, Oda doesn't know how to... Like, Kid's Devil Fruit is the one Devil Fruit that Oda cannot show any real creativity with. I don't think Kid can beat admirals like Aokiji or Akainu, but I think you could take Green Bull. I mean, no. I myself have been shit on Kid because I also always say that he was just assisting Law in beating Big Mom. The Law did like the heavier damage, and even Law was like making the same jokes as the fandom, like when he was when Kid was making metal bulls and metal animals to crash into Big Mom, and Law was like, "What are you gonna do next? A giant dog? A giant cow? A giant metal rhino?" But I do think Kid and Law are at the same level. It's just that Oda just really sucks at showcasing how strong Kid is. You ready for works? Okay, you have a good one, Milo. See you next time. Are we leaving too, Gambi? Alright. You have a good one, Gambi. I'll also see you next time. You broke Big Mom bones. Just strength alone. It was with his awakening though. He used he turned her into magnets, and like the steel beams just came crashing into her. Oh, did you say it's Kid? I don't think he does. I actually don't think he does. I just think he doesn't know how to use his Devil Fruit properly. Like, I've seen fans having better creativity for Kid's Devil Fruit than Oda himself. Like, the theories for Kid's Devil Fruit, how he was gonna fight Kaido way back, like years ago. If Oda did that, that would have been some good shit. Like, where I think Oda's mostly filled with Kid. So the railgun that he used to finish off Big Mom with, that should have been like that should have been with his base attacks, not with the awakening. So the level that Kid showcased with the awakening, that should have been his base attacks. Like when like at the start of Roof Piece, when Luffy went into gear 4, Zoro just went 3 sword style. Everyone was like gearing up. Instead of Kid using like the metal armor, you should have just whipped out the railgun. Like, using the railgun from the jump would have been insane for Kid. And for the awakening, you should have just went way above and beyond. Like, turning Big Mom into a magnet for awakening is a good idea, but it should have gone further, expanded on that. Oh man. So back. Just made my day. Garling, absolute fucking trash. Look at him smiling. Look at this fucking piece of shit smiling. He got fucked up by Zebek, who was running away with his wife and child in his arm. He couldn't do anything. And then Wenzebek was able to fight at full strength. He got even more smug. And he's like, so how will he attack me now? As if he stands a chance. Delusional sack of shit. Lover's Big Mom was so good in that. Oh yeah, when he went like the one snippet when he was like teleporting back and forth, attacking Big Mom was really sick. No PV attack pattern. Yeah, yeah, that exact scene. Yeah, like you were teleporting like a lot, like with Law, hitting Big Mom over and over again. And is Oda expecting us to have stocks for Garling later on in the story? I think so. Even though I'm not buying any stocks when it comes to Garling. The only thing I could think of is right now that he became a Gorosei, that maybe he has gotten a boost from Imu. Other than that, Green Garling is Prime Garling? Nah. I mean, he's buffed up physically. I'm gonna say I don't see. So where would you skill current Garling then? Like where would you skill him? Because I don't think he's like I know supposedly the only way to take care of him is Concourse Haki being used any certain way. Honestly, I'm not putting him any higher than the Admiral. And that's me being very generous, even mentioning him along with an Admiral. The real conversation is, so the only Gorosei, the only Elder that actually showed fighting skills is Venus Juro. And the question is now, do we believe that Shamrock, Garling is stronger than Venus Juro? All we've seen Garling do. Oh my god! I just realized. All he did in God Valley was attack fodder. First, he attacked slaves and prisoners running away for the game, and then he was attacking scrubs, attacking fodder. And the one time he ran into a top tier, fucking folded. Right, Sengoku top 16? On every okay, fair enough. Okay, that's reasonable, I guess. Is Mercury stronger than Venus? Stop overhyping people just because they. Who do you think you're talking to? You better go watch my other streams. I'm not hyping up Venus Juro because he's a swordsman. I don't even hype him up. I'm just saying he's the only one who has fighting skills. The other elders have not shown any fighting skills whatsoever. All they've done is use their powers, spam their powers, transforming bigger and bigger and just spamming their attacks. Venus Juro is the only one who showed skills. He went into hybrid mode, combined his sword skills with his demon mode, clashing with Zoro. I didn't know. Look, I went into Egghead like this throughout the whole story. For the Gorosei, I was perfectly fine with them just being like political figures, not having any powers whatsoever. But then Oda introduced their demonic powers. I was like, all right, bet. Show us what they can do. And they disappointed. They were not a threat on Egghead. The only threat they had was their immortality. Luffy and the Giants didn't know how to deal with them. Mars and Saturn are definitely the weakest. Saturn, I mean, I guess I would put them all in the same tier, I guess. Mercury is, I guess, the boar, like the fire boar. And his strongest, attribute is his defense. Well, Garling to Mercury, Venus. Let me see. I'm bad with names, so let me just see. Mercury. Yeah, so it's the boar. And so far, Mercury, like his defense is solid as fuck. Like he has really, really strong defense. But in terms of attack, he hasn't shown anything really. Like he got blocked by Dorian Brogy. Got his teeth punched out by Emeth. You know who the Gorosei I would best compare with Queen. I mean, Queen as a character, Queen was really fun as a character. I really enjoyed this character. He was goofy, he was fun. He was actually a unique character. But as a fighter, Queen was ass. He was dog shit. Queen had his dinosaur form with the insane dinosaur durability and the Germa technology. And when he fought Sanji, all he was doing was spamming attacks. There was no logic behind his attacks. He was just spamming. Like it's like when a kid on a video game chooses the strongest character and just starts spamming attacks. That's all he was doing. And he managed to give Sanji a hard time because dinosaurs by nature in the story are physically insanely strong. You probably think Esak, why are you hold up. Why are you talking to me like that? You are accusing me of shit that you don't know nothing about. I have the Seraphim at the exact same level. We have not seen anything. We have not seen the Seraphim do anything, show anything unique. Like, why are you accusing... Brother... I do not hype up swordsmen. At all. I have been given shit for not putting the Seraphim in the top 30 like a year ago. Because I was like, I don't know shit about them. We haven't seen shit. I don't know where to skill them. They're not even fully grown. But they're modeled after Shichibukai. I don't even put them above like their original forms for most of them. If you ask me who the strongest Seraphim is, fuck if I know. As far as I can tell, they have the same physical abilities, like the same durability, the same speed, I guess, except different abilities. Like they're made to be tanks and attack like crazy. They can shoot lasers, supposedly, all of them. No, I'm not I am the last person you can call a swordsman swallower. No, I don't do that. I'm being objective. Venus Juro is the only one who showed actual skill. Ask Jay in chat. How I had to swallow my pride to give Venus Juro some credit because he was the only one to show some skills. Because all the Gorosei have been mad disappointing. Not even disappointing. Because I didn't have any expectations from them. But to me, I don't... Okay, how do I say this? So during Egghead, when the Gorosei arrived, people were putting the Gorosei over Kaido. People were putting Mercury over Kaido because he tanked a Red Rock. They were putting Venus Juro over Kaido. And I'm just not with that. I don't see it at all. The only government person, the only government affiliated person, thing, whatever, that possibly is actually above the Yonko is Imu itself, because we apparently Zebek refers to Imu as it. As Hawk and as Shark lost to Zoro, and yeah, and Zoro was not even, Zoro was not going all out. He was carrying Kaku while fighting. But you know, and Sanji tanked, like Sanji took a punch from Seraphim Jinbei from S Shark and just stood there, bragging about the power of love. As he always does. So far, the Seraphim, they're not at their full potential. And I don't think there's going to be a difference between them. I think they're all made to be equally strong. I think it would be counterproductive to have one Seraphim being stronger than the other. It's the world. And I'm also one of the very few people that puts Zoro and Sanji like on equal terms. On equal level. I always argue with chat about that. Like the difference, whether you put Zoro above or below Sanji, even if you get me to agree that Zoro will win every fight. Yo, what happened? Arthur? Jay, did you do something? Because all your messages have only is dependent on, except on Zoro, because we always have 3 people. We always have 2-3 people between Zoro and That is a lot. Because I have Zoro and Sanji like at the same level, straight up. I've also said it a lot of times on stream. Zoro, Sanji, and Jinbei in Wano. Make them switch their opponents however you want. All 3 are winning. Sanji is beating King, Queen, and Jack, and who's who. So is Jinbei, and so is Zoro. He retracted, but it happened all at once. Like, it happened like just like that. So maybe it's a YouTube thing? The Zoro versus Sanji discussion. So yeah, I have Shiryu and Lucky Roo right between them. Shiryu, Lucky. Okay, I mean Lucky Roo, I guess. Shiryu, I need to see more of Shiryu because the Blackbeard pirates, in my opinion, are different. Because to me, the Blackbeard pirates, they're. I differentiate them because I'd rather call them dangerous instead of strong. Because they are willing to like actually fight properly dirty. Like I don't like their strength comes from fighting dirty. I think that's what makes them so different and so up the list. Like if they like let's say okay, here's an example. Put the Blackbeard pirates facing off against the red hair pirates. If you turn that into like a proper clean fight, like an actual honorable fight, I think the red hair pirates are just washing them. But turn it into a actual pirate battle, like where just fighting dirty, anything goes, scheming, fighting, like ganging up. Then I'll give it maybe to the Blackbeard pirates. Because I think that's where their main strength comes from. It means Zoro is racist and Sanji being black like Sanji's. Oh, okay, I see. I mean the memes, like the memes of Zoro and Sanji. I mean, I like them a lot, but to me, I stop enjoying it when people actually take it seriously. I would argue Mercury Red Rock didn't do shit to him. No, because Mercury's I'm guessing he has like really hard skin, and also he was on fire. But if Luffy fought against Mercury the way he fought against Kaido, Mercury is fucking dying. Like, he is not surviving. Luffy did not fight against the Gorosei the way he fought against Kaido, even in base form. It's just the his ability, just like Saturn, right? And we're sucking. Yeah, they were just using their, I guess, natural abilities that comes with the demon form. I agree. Luffy wasn't there to be. Yeah, like he was not. Like it was. I guess it's a discovery that we sort of made recently, because I always thought that the White Star gun was Conqueror's Haki infused, but apparently it was just straight up armament. Luffy hasn't used Conqueror's Haki once in Egghead. And another hot take from me when it comes to swords, I have Mihawk between the admirals and Yonko. And that's not the hot take. The hot take for me is I want Mihawk not to have Conqueror's Haki, because I want people to be able to rise to the top, to that level, without it. And Mihawk does not seem the type to have Conqueror's Haki. Like he's more someone to be like lay low and just not be bothered. He doesn't have that Conqueror's aspect, as far as I can see. Like if he does, I wouldn't be against it, but I would much rather prefer if he doesn't have it and he's still at that level. And keep note that Luffy never used Akagudor's. No, yeah, that's what I just said, Jay. I really it like the anime, like Toei was given instructions or like notes that Luffy has not used Conqueror's Haki, and I 100% believe it. Even the White Star gun. Because Luffy in Gear 5 is just way too busted. And Luffy tends to get somewhat too carefree in Gear 5. I guess a lot of people complain about that, but even against Kaido, like, you had to be reminded by Kaido, doesn't matter which Delph rule you got, Haki transcends all. And then that's when Luffy was like, all right, bet. I'll do both. I'll give you the strongest Delph Fruit attack, infused with Rio armament and Conquerors, and then just finish Kaido off. I still don't understand this part though. During the reverie, when Big Mom called Kaido on the Denden Mushi, she sort of blackmailed Kaido because he owed her something, or something along those lines, as if they made a promise of some sort, and she made it. It's made us think that she gave him the Delph Fruit as a deal. This does not look like negotiation to me. This does not look like a pact, like a promise, like a business deal being made. Big Mom always lying. No, I get that, but Kaido said it was like that was a long time ago, sort of insinuating that that deal doesn't count anymore. But like, what deal? He fucking smacked her in the face and stole the Delph Fruit from her. Unless it was a mistranslation, which would be wild after all this time, still being in this mistranslation. He's desperate. I mean, Kaido, like he has pointed out, like in his flashback, that he's interested in devil fruits, like he wants a power. As of giving up, all right. You have a good one, Jay. You have a good night. I'll be seeing you, I guess, next week for whatever. What are you saying? Like, why are we trash talking Kaido right now? Chapter is not a stream. Like, I don't know. Like, it's too action packed. Like, I don't know what needs to be discussed. Like, it's not like a heavy lore drop chapter. It's mostly action. Like, the biggest lore drop is what Zebek says towards the end. No, I'm a Kaido glazer. A big time Kaido glazer. If it is confirmed that Kaido is still alive, that he survived the Bajrang gun, top one. With the exception of Emu, until we actually get a confirmation that Emu is actually built different, actually that strong, I'm putting a Kaido at number 1. Oh yeah, you have a good one, Jay. Good night. Because what Kaido has showcased in Wano, like the way he was fighting while carrying the island, just he fought all night long. Like, if you want to shit on Kaido as how his character is written, fair enough. But as in terms of fighting, in terms of powers, no, he is clean. Like, if you want to shit on Kaido for being like for lack of what's it called, backstory and that sort of stuff, go ahead, have at it. Fair enough. I'm still coping. I'm still in cope mode. That we will get more Kaido stuff. That he's still alive. But if we don't get it, I'll take the L. But in terms of just straight up throwing hands, Kaido is untouched. He's unmatched. If it's 1v1, you know what the narrator said. Always bet on Kaido. I know, it's kind of interesting. Hold up, let me pull it up. It's kind of wild that Kaido's top 5 includes only one Devil Fruit user. Zebek, Haki. Roger, Haki. Shanks, just Haki. Oden, Haki. Whitebeard, Devil Fruit. Because when we got this panel, we didn't know what Zebek. We didn't know. I mean, we assumed that Zebek had the Darkness Fruit because of his supposed connections to Blackbeard. We didn't know back then, of course. But we just assumed that he probably had the Darkness Fruit. Yo, Zach, is it over? I mean, the reaction part is over. We're just shit talking right now, talking about the chapter or just anything One Piece related. This was an intense chapter. This chapter was actually wild. I'm baffled. Yo, Arthur, are you having some issues, Arthur? Because your messages keep getting revoked somehow. Like, are you doing it yourself or? Is YouTube just fucking up? Because I'm just keep seeing your messages disappear somehow. For whatever reason. Kaido top 5 becomes more legit the longer the story goes on. I mean, yeah. I mean, Oda just keeps getting buffs as the story goes on. Whitebeard speaks for itself. So does Roger. And Zebek we just got an explanation. Like we got to see why he's in Kaido's top 5. Yeah, like all your messages that you've written before in chats, they keep disappearing. I don't know why, but I'm guessing that YouTube is just being weird. And let me just hold up. In case people here are interested, tomorrow I'll be streaming pretty long. I'll be playing Ghost of Yote on Twitch. So if anyone's interested, make sure to drop a follow on Twitch. And if you're interested in this, if you want to join the Discord, because I always let people people know my schedule on Discord, because it's easier to communicate there. And of course we can just discuss One Piece there, just posting memes, whatever. Feel free to join. My only rule is pretty much just don't post spoilers in open channels, and don't be a dick. Hey, you little shit. What you doing? This is wild. Saints. Like, what is going on here? Like did Emu get summoned on Saturn's head? Because this is way different than from Emu taking over Gunko's body. This is way different. Do you guys think it's possible that Emu does not have a physical body? Because right now we've seen Emu twice, sort of. The first time was through Gunko's body. Like, Emu had to take over Gunko's body. And now Gunko is taking over Saturn, for some reason. Like, if Emu is able to teleport, like being summoned through the pentagram thing, why not just show themselves? Maybe Emu just appears out of Saturn and does take control of Saturn. I mean, the way you're describing it would be like just how it happened with Gunko. Like, Emu took over Gunko's body. But this is drastically different. Like, Emu is sticking out of Saturn. With Gunko, we're just seeing it in the eyes. It does look like a ghost. Yeah, what if... Do we have to bring back the Lost Devil Fruit into the lore? Because way back there were theories that Emu might be a result of the immortality surgery of Lost Fruit in the past, like 800, 900, 1,000 years ago. The immortality surgery was performed on Emu. But what if it was botched or this is just how it works? What if it's like the reverse of Brooke? Imu's body died, and only the soul lived on in a sort of devilish form. The theory from 2015, Law killing himself to take Kaido immortality, but... Oh, no, I was... Jesus, I can't talk. I was not even thinking about that. Because I do remember that theory of the immortality surgery being performed against Kaido. Whether it's on Luffy or against Kaido. If Gear 5 never happened, I would have maybe bought into what you just suggested, but I don't think that's... So what I'm trying to say is maybe Lost Fruit was involved with Imu in the past. I don't think it's going to be like the case. I don't think it's going to be used against Imu like in current day, like in the final war. This is actually starting to look like Imu does not have a physical body. And then Zebek. What be that? If I were to name it, the world itself, the showdown. God, I am praying. God, I am praying that Imu detaches itself from Saturn and just straight up shows us what Imu is. Like, what could it be? Like, obviously, I think it's a given that Imu used to be human in the past. But whatever happened to it doesn't feel human anymore. So who's the final opponent? One Piece, Blackbeard, or Imu? I honestly don't know. I think it depends on how this, like on which ending happens. Because there are two different ways of which people talk about the ending of One Piece. Coming from Oda, I guess. The first one is Whitebeard's last words. So Whitebeard says, when the One Piece is found, when someone finds the One Piece, it will trigger a giant war. But then, according to the Library of Ohara, in an interview, Oda said that once the One Piece is found, the story ends. So the final war will be a war for the One Piece. So, and I don't think I can give an answer on to your question without knowing which ending, with like how the ending of One Piece will happen. For One Piece Imu, but for Luffy, what if, I mean, we might get two wars. Like the battle for the One Piece might be, so the final boss for the One Piece, I think is definitely going to be Blackbeard. And then the end, Imu, I guess. Saint Imu, House of Nerona, of House Nerona. Like, what do you guys think? Like, do you guys like side with Whitebeard's final words or with the Oda interview? Like, will the One Piece trigger the final war? Or will the final war be fought for the One Piece? Because to me, it would be so sick if Luffy finds the One Piece and he fights leading the final war as the Pirate King. That would be so fucking sick. And also, once again, guys, if you please don't mind helping me out by dropping a like on the stream, and subscribing if you haven't. I would very much appreciate it. I guess we'll see maybe Blackbeard beats Emu. I guess Blackbeard has chosen the darkness fruit for a reason. Library of Horror is full of himself. He was wrong so many times. I'm siding with. I want Whitebeard's final words to ring true. But the way Library of Horror said, like Oda straight up said that once the One Piece is found, the story will end. And I'm not a fan of that, to be honest. I mean, I guess it depends on how the story is written. Maybe I would like it, but the way it sounds doesn't sit well with me. Because that what Whitebeard said, like, when someone finds a One Piece, it will trigger a war the world has never seen before. Imagine that war being led by Pirate King Luffy. That would be so sick. That would be... fucking hell. Like, just imagine that introduction panel of Luffy as the Pirate King. Personally, I can see Luffy finding One Piece being one-to-one to how Roger found the One Piece, like in Oden's flashback at the very end. Wait, you mean we're only getting like... we're only seeing Luffy finding it and not knowing what it is? No, I think we're straight up... Nah, I think we're straight up gonna see it. Nah, I think that would... Nah. Like, why would Oda do that, though? Like, that's the one thing we are working towards. Like, why would he hide that? Unless he gives us a time skip. Like a... unless he gives us like a 1 or 2 day time skip. And then we see it happening. And then we go back to Luffy's... several chapters later, seeing how it happened. In a flashback. He's finding the One Piece war and then going back to the One Piece. Really? I mean, I guess. But also, like in Egghead, like the ending of Egghead also sort of gave me a third possibility. Like the final war might happen on Laugh Tale. And not just Luffy and Blackbeard, but Luffy, Shanks, Buggy, Blackbeard, Emu. The Marines, of course. Like a giant free-for-all. And they would all be fighting to reach the One Piece. Including Emu, because Emu does not want anyone to find the One Piece. Because I can see him doing it's about the adventure, not about the treasure. Yeah, but the whole point of Laugh Tale is like to learn about the history. Vegapunk, I did a reread of Vegapunk's broadcast, and he specifically said that the only way to get the full story is to find the One Piece. Like, he gave us bits and pieces of like the Void Century and shit that happened. So Laugh Tale might, like, the One Piece might straight up be just a giant poneglyph with the whole history written on it. I was always hoping Luffy, King Kong gunning the red line in a final fight. Oh, that might happen. Although King Kong... Oh, Merjois. I think Merjois is... I think Merjois is being destroyed as we speak. Because whether it's Blackbeard or Dragon, Merjois is on fire right now. And Merijua was already under siege thanks to Dragon. I know it's gonna piss off everybody, but I don't know what the One Piece can be, so to be pleased. Yeah, that's also a risk. Not even a risk, but that's a possibility that it might not satisfy everyone. I mean, I wouldn't mind if it's something like very simple. Like, what if the One Piece is straight up Bink sake? And I don't mean the song, I mean that's a literal bottle of sake that's being aged for like hundreds of years. And the One Piece is like a perfectly ripe bottle of sake. Honestly, wouldn't be against that. Like everyone, like sailing on an adventure for God knows how long, and to be rewarded with a good drink. I know people will be pissed about that, but honestly, I wouldn't be mad at that. And of course, on Laughtel, we have to get the full history. Imagine being a piece of meat. I mean, I don't think there's gonna be much left of said meat after 800 years. It would be fully disintegrated. That's why I'm siding more with a bottle of sake. And in a way, to me, it also sort of fits more because Roger was too early, quote unquote, because the sake was not ready yet to be drank. I mean, something as simple as that. I think it would fit the story a lot. But then there's also Luffy's final dream. Like, Luffy's dream is something that he can only do after he becomes Pirate King. Frankie specifically said it. He said it can only be done once he becomes Pirate King. So, like, that also contradicts what Arthur said about Oda's interview. So now the ending is like threefold, I guess. The final war, the One Piece, and Luffy's dream. Like, I think if Oda goes like too big with the One Piece, I think that would disappoint people more. If if the One Piece, if the treasure itself is something lighthearted, something simpler, like a bottle of sake, I think people would accept that more, and just give us like the final big poneglyph on Laughtel for the Void Century. People don't understand that Shanks was saved by Dragon, brought to Roger. Roger brought him to the place near God Valley, where Shanks grew up, and later Roger took him back to the ship. Wait, what? Shanks was saved by Dragon, yes. Brought to Roger, yes. Roger brought him to a place near to God Valley, where Shanks grew up. Okay, the first part, yeah, but like the last part, I don't understand what you're saying. Why would Roger bring him to a place close to God Valley? God Valley is about to disappear. Like after this, God Valley is about to like disappear from the map, from the world. Says to everybody to find the One Piece, like Luffy's dream. Wait, Luffy starting the... That would be dope, though. Like, Luffy starting the biggest Age of Pirates ever. Like, inspiring everyone to become a pirate. To me, that would be... I'm for that. And it will be even more impactful if he manages to do that as he dies. Like his death inspiring the world to become a pirate, to be free. So essentially doing what Roger did, but just 100 times better. Shanks said he brought sake from his hometown when he met Whitebeard. So Roger had to leave him somewhere in the... I mean, that's speculation. I mean, maybe, but that's not confirmed. Like, why would Roger leave Shanks somewhere else? Like, that doesn't add up to me. And I remember Rayleigh and Shanks in Oden's flashback reminiscing about taking care of a baby because Momonosuke was born. Or I think, or was it Hiyori? I don't. They were reminiscing about taking care of a baby on their ship because this reminded them of Shanks. What's his hometown then? I mean, unless there's like a bit of God Valley left, or he just meant his hometown, like the West Blue in general. Or maybe they how do you say it? Maybe some sake was like taken from from God Valley by Roger and just saved it for God knows how long. I'm just throwing ideas. Like I don't see how else, like what else he could have mean, unless Oda is gonna retcon it somehow, some way. But God Valley is supposed to disappear from the map. I'm guessing it's gonna get Leloucid. Also, a small detail which I didn't pick upon, on which I didn't really dissect, but I like this gesture from Whitebeard. Like, even though, like them both sort of acknowledging each other, being grateful to each other. Just a small touch, but obviously it fits Whitebeard as a character. And also nice touch that Zebek acknowledged it. I think personally Roger picked him up again when he was... Except, like, why would he go back to the West Blue? I think I'm gonna leave too. Alright, you have a good one, Lucas. I'll be seeing you, I think, on Monday for Kagurabachi. Peace out. Oh, hold up. People started questioning Kaido's true goal coming to Marineford after this chat. In what way? You mean to, like, You mean that he wanted to help Whitebeard? Because we don't really know Kaido's motive for wanting to go to Marineford. I mean, that wouldn't. I mean, it doesn't add up though. I mean, I wouldn't be against that, because he clearly does have respect for Whitebeard. Like, why would Shanks stop? I mean, I guess Shanks had to stop him, not necessarily like because he doesn't want him to save Kaido or to save Whitebeard, but because Kaido would straight up rampage there. Like, Shanks was aiming to stop the war, and Kaido would have probably just wreaked havoc. Shanks just stopped him so the prophecy comes true regarding Luffy. Don't think so. I think when it comes to Luffy, like he said, he took a gamble. I don't think he... Like, the only thing he did was, like, sort of save Luffy in Marineford. But other than that, he didn't touch Luffy, like, with a... It didn't come close to Luffy. So I think Shanks just took a gamble with Luffy and just waited out. Like, he bought stocks in Luffy when he was like what, 5, 6, and just waited all the way until he saw the wanted poster of the Nika form. Oh, someone dropped a sub. Whoever that was, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Shanks are back. Ooh, I would say, I mean, I don't know, but I don't think the difference is that big. So, like, with the exception of Oden, because I don't think he has gotten to his real prime. When it comes to Emperors, I think they're all... whenever they fight, it could go either way. I don't think the difference is big between them. And to me, that includes Roger. Like, whether Roger fights Whitebeard, I don't think that would be a guaranteed winner. Or Roger fighting Big Mom, or Big Mom fighting Whitebeard, Whitebeard fighting Kaido, or Shanks fighting Kaido, Shanks fighting Whitebeard. I think they're all around the same level. It's just, I think the difference is like minute, like very minuscule. And also, obviously, Zebek also on that level. I would have Zebek around Prime Roger and Prime Whitebeard, and thus also Prime Shanks. Wait, what is this? One of the strongest. Now I'll change my criteria just for him. He's not the same tier. I'll mid-div this fraud. No, I'm still putting, because I know I respect him and I have PTCB. Oh, that's Kaido's thoughts. Okay. I was like, what the fuck is that? But anyway, because to me this is Prime Whitebeard and Prime Roger. And you can easily throw in here Shanks, Zebek, Kaido, Big Mom. Like whether one is stronger than the other, I don't know. I mean, there's gotta be a winner sooner or later. But if let's say Oda comes out tomorrow and just randomly gives us like a proper top 10 list or top 5 list between the emperors, I'll just accept it. I don't have any stakes in who's stronger than the other. Because so far, all the emperors are really fucking dope. Like if he comes out tomorrow and says Blackbeard is the strongest, I'll be like, all right, fine, I'll believe it. Or if he says what Whitebeard was the strongest emperor to have ever lived, even stronger than Roger, I'll be like, fact, all right. I won't argue against that. Kuzan overcome Blackbeard? Don't think so. I think Blackbeard right now is actually built different. Like Blackbeard's, I guess, issue, if you want to call it that. Like if he's not sure he can win, he won't fight. And with Kuzan, it's too big of a risk. So he wouldn't dare to fight him, as we saw in the flashback. But if it comes down to it, I think Blackbeard will still win. I think Blackbeard will get a huge power up soon, so I think Kuzan is. I don't know. So far, I have every single admiral. Jesus, I have every single Yonko over admirals. I was gonna say something, and oh yeah, what you said. Blackbeard is gonna get the power. Yeah. So unlike JD Legend, so JD Legend is of the belief that Blackbeard right now is number 1. But I'm more of the side that he's like the same as Luffy. Like he's still making gains. Like Blackbeard will maybe get to top 1, like number 1 in the verse. But I think he's still plotting. He's still making plans to get to that level. And whether it's getting a 3rd Devil Fruit or something else. I mean, Whitebeard getting a Zoan or of some sort would complete him, I think. It will give him a stronger body. He's still searching for power-ups. Yeah, but I don't think he would have eaten Boa's Devil Fruit though. I think that's more for a crewmate, maybe. Because like he has the strongest Paramecia, he has the strongest Logia, so it only makes sense for him to have the strongest Zoan, which I think where Kaido's where the theory comes from of Blackbeard getting Kaido's Devil Fruit. But for who? I don't know. I mean, like a long time ago, I made a video about Boa's Devil Fruit. And my whole point is that there's only a few people who can use Boa's Devil Fruit to its max, as well as Boa. Because you have to be like charmed by that person in order for the Devil Fruit to work. And there's only a few people who can pull it off. I think one of them is Doflamingo, because even though he's fucked up in the head, he has the charisma. But I think other than Boa Hancock, the one who could use that Devil Fruit the most effective, honestly, I think is Frankie. I honestly think Frankie would be fucking deadly with a Devil Fruit. Like, can you just imagine him going like super, and just everyone around him freezing because they're amazed by how cool he is because he's a robot. Well, like specifically in the General Frankie armor. Blackbeard has charm through the roof. I mean, for us as a character, yeah, but I think as a person in the story, he really doesn't. I mean, for me, it took ages for me to like Whitebeard, to actually appreciate him as a character. Not because I hate him, but because he killed my favorite character, being Whitebeard. And Oda specifically made a point out of it. Like, he had Rayleigh say, I do not like you. I do not fuck with you. So I don't think Blackbeard does not have the looks. I mean, let's be real. He's not the most handsome guy out there. And in terms of charisma, I mean he can attract people, but it's mostly through fear, and only like his real close crew members are the ones who are like, who are aware that he's the real deal. Like I said, I think the one person who could like use it the most effective is Frankie. Maybe it's controversial to say, but I thought a lot about it, and that's the only person that came to mind. Blackbeard is not the person Roger is waiting for, but that too. But I don't like in terms of charisma. I think Zabek has a lot more charisma than Blackbeard does. And it's also in the way that Blackbeard fights. Like, the way Blackbeard fights is it's not graceful, if that makes sense. Like, he fights clinging to life desperately, like begging for mercy, and then we'll shoot you in the back. That is who Blackbeard is. And also, speaking of JD Legend, I need that glaive that he's got. He got the action. He somehow found such a good version of Whitebeard's glaive. I need that shit. Like, that shit looks so good. Blackbeard ate the hippo fruit already, having three. I mean, if that's the case, I want it to be like some sort of... Is there a mythical creature being a hippo? I guess it sounds something like maybe ancient Greek would have. Or maybe ancient Egypt. Blackbeard already having 3 devil fruits, I'm not against that idea. And if that's the case, then yeah, I'm willing to put him like way up there. Ancient hippo? No, not. I don't think there's an ancient type of hippo, but maybe a mythical. Like an ancient zone devil fruit like would give Blackbeard like that physical boost for defense, but a mythical zone would be crazy. But yeah, I'm gonna end it soon. I'm gonna end it too. I'm getting a bit hungry. It's 9 p.m. here. But yeah, thanks for joining. I'll be seeing you next time, Arthur. And as for me, I think I've covered all there is to be covered for this chapter. I might clip a certain part of this stream, specifically the part about me ranting about Garling, because that felt so good. I don't know how long I ranted about him, but I need to record that or clip that and upload it as a separate video, because that I feel so vindicated when it comes to Garling. Start from the beginning, called him trash from the beginning. Only solidified as the story went on. Rightfully called Garling Damn, I keep switching it around. Rightfully called Shamrock too, a fraud. Because all he did was use his sword. Was use the Cerberus to attack a chained up Loki. That's all he did, and people were praising him. He didn't even do it. It was his fucking sword. He let his sword come out of his dog come out of his sword and have it attack Loki. That's all he did, and people were praising him for it. But yeah, this is it for me. I'm gonna end it here. Thank you all for joining. I think I will see you guys. Okay, so tomorrow I'll be streaming on Twitch, Ghost of Yote. And on Saturday, I'm gonna have to figure out what to do because I have 4 other manga that I want to read. Plus playing Ghost of Yote. Plus I got Muay Thai practice on Saturday morning. So, got a busy schedule, sounds like. But we shall see. Alright, once again, thank you all for joining. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all the subs. Make sure to keep them coming. And if you haven't done so, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow on Twitch. Peace out.